There we go. Sometimes it's nice when you actually unmute and then proceed to talk. Um, yo, one Black Dorian back on it, back at it, back in this Final Fantasy 16 thing. Uh, Trying to make it through, smoking on a struggle pack. It's like getting through a pound of Reggie. Trying to make it, but I can't give it away. So just gotta smoke it. Big shout out to Blackjoy Batman, an amazing Twitch streamer. Y'all check him out. You know what I'm saying? Together we are the Blackjoy Gaming Network. Me and Blackjoy Batman are the Blackjoy Gaming Network. A lot of blackness going on there. That's a YouTube channel. Check out all the black happiness there. Shout out to the RTS crew, Flame 662 and them. Back on this struggle pack.
Good day to you.
Oh, is it a struggle?
When can I go on a special errand for Master?
But what about the curse?
About a curse? How do I get up out of here?
Can't you use a crystal instead?
No, not that way.
Besides, the village can't be using its last few crystals to do its bit.
It's always somebody in the town that's carrying something weird. Real slow. Oh, no. Don't look at me too hard. I'll drop everything. No. Maybe. Oh, come on now. What do you want me to do here? I go upstairs. I gotta cross the bridge. Well, hope everybody had a good, fun weekend. Mine was all right. I had a couple rehearsals. Got some shows coming up. Part of the Fringe Festival is going to be in Minneapolis up here. Am I going the right way? Yes. Finally, I am.
Good girl.
All right, giddy up. All right, here we are. Finally got some greens, y'all. Look, it's been a while since I've seen something that wasn't brown or gray colored.
Straight home
Get
now.
off the damn. Hey, y'all, what y'all on?
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's all good, Helena. I'll show you how real goon handles work. You just an engineer. You ain't about that life. You just tell me what the square root of this fucking island is. How about that?
Anybody home?
Knock, knock, sucker. Oh, this is light work.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go. Nice try. Get him. Too slow.
Way too slow. Slicey, slicey with my dirty knife. snatch up. That's cheating. Got something for your cheating ass. Yup.
Too slow.
Now you already know what time it is. I gotta charge up on him. You already know what time it is. Trying to see if I can just slide him off GP. Nope. Not. Finish him. Ah. That's right.
All yours, Torgo. Over here.
Punched him right in his eye. Because it's a gigantic eye. So it wasn't very difficult. Bad joke, Dorian. Very bad joke.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
I'll let old mid-level herb know that you on the way. Don't name your child Mid. They're just gonna be considered mid their whole life. And you don't want your kid to be considered mid for their whole life. Mid everything. Mid-level employee, you like middling, mid-level Reggie. Alright, now I gotta report back to some mid-level person about something like they actually about that life or something. It's all good though. Just trying to get through it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Back to the hideaway. Where I be coming and going, bro. Somebody got to see me with all this running back and forth. Just like when you go to your homie crib and you be like, man, everybody got to come through the back door. Like, that don't mean people don't know we here. All right, now it better be a good reward. Which I really don't think it will be, y'all. I have yet to actually have a worthy reward for something in this game to be like
Don't come up with something soon.
100.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tones?
Who?
Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously.
Oh,
I've got all the
buddy.
details written down here. Can you take this to him? See what he makes of it?
What does he make of your accent?
Right away.
Hey, tell right. Top of the morning, you got that? Sounds like the chimney sweep. Fastest in the West, I am. I just have so much slander for this game, bro. Like, I really do. I have so much slander that I could just keep sprinkling on this game. And I'm really trying hard not to. You know, it's like telling your supervisor or your manager how you really feel. Like, you try hard not to. Then they got to mess around and ask you how you really feel about the job. And then you be like, yo, you don't really want to know that, though. You. DC level? I think so. But I appreciate you stopping through. Welcome. You made it just in time for me to try to stop myself from slandering Final Fantasy 16. How's your evening going? Or it's nighttime, probably where you are. Chances are nighttime is the right time.
Hippocrates, do you have the moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Oh, snap. I got to actually hand stuff over. Now, watch his hands, y'all. He just, like, reaching his butt cheeks, and then it gets weird every time. He just kind of reaches in between his cheeks a little bit. I don't like it.
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next?
Hopefully something I don't have to get.
What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
Ain't that about to be?
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Or a knockoff. I'm down for a knockoff.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
A knockoff, hey.
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And
I
yet,
guess.
We have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch.
Is that drugs?
I see.
Pitch. The hell?
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames.
Sounds like
Before
drugs.
the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection it requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance.
Oh,
I shall
fun.
speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer.
Good, yes.
If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients,
Oh.
I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Fine.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
No, you shouldn't. You the hero. You got stuff to do. Running around playing fetch. That's supposed to be cutting people's heads off. Clean. Clean off. Blood everywhere. It's the hero's story.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
And some company.
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
Hey, get down, get down.
I'm sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Big shout out to the chat. How's everybody night going? Speaking from Pocket Peas, what for what? Look, I want both of y'all. I want both of y'all to come through with your boy. One for help and one for company. You know, they both got a ponytail. Let me stop.
So, Clive, have you made your decision?
Take my
Who will
baby mama.
accompany you on your little excursion?
You know what? No, I'm gonna check out Tarya.
All right.
Scarface.
So, what are we fetching?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
Garlic? Conch shells? Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Yeah, macaroni
Though
and cheese.
these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited. Effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Well, isn't that convenient? I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
All right.
Old
Stay
acquaintance.
safe.
Hold on, wait a minute.
See you later, Clive.
Good luck with your research.
That better not be your baby daddy. Y'all over here talking about something. Oh, I get to hang out with my old acquaintance. No, we ain't not here for you to be visiting your baby daddy and them. Look, your ex. Think I'm here to talk for you to talk to your ex? No. See the sword on my back? I'm jealous.
Now, where's Talia?
Oh, snap. Okay, there we go. There's a tree or two. Here we go, y'all. Some greens.
Don't even bother with Northreach now that all the highborn have fled south. Keep them pilchers nice and
Need to
chilled.
stock up on these.
I won't have you.
There you are, Talia.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
All right. What shall I look for?
What you need?
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and the pepio nuts?
The
Meet me
what?
by the gate when you've got them.
I ain't taking nobody's nuts. What you? I mean, I might check them. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta check somebody real time. But take somebody nuts? No, I don't. Whatever. I'm thinking too much.
Oi,
Grocery
don't
bro.
touch anything.
Pepio nuts.
Go on. Take it.
I don't like how he just said that.
Thanks for nothing.
Fuck you,
How the hell
too.
is anyone supposed to...
Gave him $5. He said thanks for nothing. Like we ain't just have a business transaction.
What can I interest you in today?
Garlic, dog.
I hope it's to your liking.
Me too. Trying to fight these vampires. Nobody said it was easy. What do I got out here for sale? I just gotta see if I got some dollars out here, y'all. Okay, got some gill bugs. Got some black blood. Bunch of black blood. Got some goblin coins. All right. Yeah, no, got some dollars out here, y'all. Just had to see.
You're always welcome
That
here
should do
in
it.
Lostwing.
Hopefully Talia's finished too.
You got anything that's actually worth
Haven't
anything,
much,
dog?
but you're free to look.
No, we don't. I should have known.
Fresh cuts. Come and get them. Up. You'll not find a bruise.
Fresh cuts. Oh, that sounds like a barber, bruh.
Well,
Clive could use
did
a
you
barber.
find everything?
I did. Here.
You see that mess on his head? He needs a fade. Now watch him reach like back and like basically between his cheeks. Now you got butt garlic in your hand, shorty. Watch, I'm finna reach between them cheeks. Butt garlic.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Job done. We should get this back to Tomes then. He'll be waiting.
You cross your arms like that for? I say something to you?
Boss, we're not in too much of a rush, are we? Quick chat.
Yeah, for a little bit. What's up? What you need, baby? You know I got you. Couple dollars for the holler. You know. I think it's like $40 now, right? Like $40 holler. It's like discount prices. Bargain bin.
Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
I think you might be right.
That's why I chose
In
you.
all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Trying to
Well,
make
it
up.
seemed long overdue.
Mm-hmm.
And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire.
We be getting high.
No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll kill
Ask
one.
Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years?
Yeah,
I remember it as if it was yesterday.
probably was. No, it was like a few weeks
Hold on.
ago.
Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
I have that effect on folk,
does.
baby.
In a good way, of course.
You know.
Thank you, Taya,
For what?
for everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
You make good mac and
Do you
cheese.
think
right?
I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't?
No, you can't
But
stick around
in
with
the
bad
spirit
mac.
of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too, by all of us.
Wah. Isn't it cute? Now get that warm embrace going now. Come here. Now we over here by the lake. I won't tell Jill if you don't. There we go. Hit her with that Amarion. Touch.
Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tome so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right. And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
Dorian, don't you say it. Don't you do it. Don't you say or do it. Do not proceed to critique what just happened there, Dorian. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. It was just really pointless for me to invite her. Like, it's not like we fought together. We didn't do It's like her having like
I wonder
four
how
sentences.
Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Dorian, you just said you wasn't gonna do it. Oh, I really want to. Alright, we back, y'all. We came back from the corner store, got some blunts. We rolling up.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance.
Gotcha.
I was just explaining to Taya how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
Me too, baby.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Oh, and Clive.
Mm-hmm.
It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
No, we shouldn't.
It appears our work here is almost at an end.
Finally.
A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moondew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other.
Dog.
Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course.
Oh.
Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Why don't y'all got cell phones? Beepers? Something like that? Y'all talking about making a flying ship and you can't like say, hey dog, you know, hit him with the Nextel chirp. Hey dog, look, it might take a little bit longer than you think. You can't Nextel chirp.
I better go and give Mid the good news then.
Magic, check. Flying ships, check. Some type of radio communication.
Thanks to Sid.
Still not set up yet. Got it. Got it. Very mid-level. Then again, they still using a regular-ass wooden elevator. And I'm calling it a regular wooden elevator as if everybody just knows how to make an elevator from scratch, from a piece of wood. It's the principle, y'all. It's the principle. Principalities, Smokey. They playing with my money. And this game playing with my money, especially it being a mainline Final Fantasy, it's like playing with my emotions.
Mid might need some help tidying up.
Especially with all these damn browns and grays. Dude, y'all. Doubt. Damn it, Dorian, stop it.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Twist and shout. And crank that soldier boy. Next thing you know, flying, you know, it's an airship. Why not call it an airplane? Because oftentimes it looks like an actual ship when they do this shit. But this isn't your everyday Final Fantasy game, so it might be a little bit different.
Finished! It's finally finished!
That's it.
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
Gross.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Cool. I ain't got to get more ingredients.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Yes, if any extra work comes in, Shorty, please do not call me. Oh, they want me to talk to her some more, though. Why? Big shout out to Ramiro1170. Appreciate you stopping through. What it do? Man, I'm over here talking to Mid about this mid-ass game, doing these mid-ass missions. This is a real mid-like event. Hopefully your Sunday night is going much better than having to talk to Shorty about building 4 more of these stupid engines. Oh, calm down, Dorian. Can we go home, Mid, please? Can I go?
Nothing. Just daydreaming.
We ain't got no time for your dreams. You gotta get to work.
Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate.
These accents are terrible.
I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command.
No.
Sod our plans. I'm trusting in yours.
Oh.
Are you sure about this?
Sure, you see my
tells me
fashion?
it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
No.
I was.
Yeah.
And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
She over here talking about something. She want me to control the ship. Shorty, I can't even control my fashion sense right now. You see this? Man ain't shaved. Hair's all wild. You need a lineup at the very least. With a janky sword. The sword don't actually fit in the sheath. It's just a...
Is that the thing Time's
Dorian, stop coming at this man's throat. I'm trying, Dorian. I'm trying to stop coming at this man in this game. It is so difficult. You see them pants? You gonna put him in charge or something, dog? Come on. I'm just saying, dog. Dude, he got on shin-high boots that look like he could soccer kick. If he soccer kicked a rock right now, like a large stone, the stone would be like, "Hey, dog, you should chill with them boots on." Hey, you gonna trust him to run something? All right, cool, whatever, man. It's your life decision, Shuddy. Hey, we finna go, Otto.
All right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the Twins, has she?
What does traipsing
that girl
mean?
do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She got back some
She
dope.
said that, in those words.
Yeah.
Did, yes.
Clive. Were you born yesterday or something?
She back
There is
dope.
no thing.
She is.
Probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
This old mid-level bitch. Now I gotta do some more mid-level shit. Oh my goodness. And the crazy thing about it is, this girl Mid is supposedly Sid's daughter, old
I wasn't
homie.
expecting you back so soon.
Bro, what if I told y'all that I don't remember her name ever popping up on
you are.
any mission for any reason? But
All done?
now all of a sudden they just throwing her in the mix, and now she finna run away or something. Like, man, Dorian, stop. You said you wasn't gonna keep shitting on this game. I told y'all every town got somebody just carrying some random stuff. It looked kind of heavy, but they don't never actually do nothing with it. They just kind of carry it around a little bit. Oh man, stop, Dorian. Bad Dorian. He's just sitting there, bro. He's not putting it down. It didn't turn around.
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat.
going that way.
What the hell?
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are you? I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste.
Oh, it's from Unc.
And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelith.
Thank you, Oblo.
Don't mention it.
What
Cool.
tidings, Uncle?
Hell no, I ain't reading this shit. I really don't care about this story, y'all. Fine. My dear boy, my journey to Canva has been a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the contents of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the the goings-on in this free cities, they call it, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believe Miss Tellerman's project to be quite a valiant enterprise, I doubt the Kavarian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not be long before the guild masters are rapping at our door. Oh, this is so terrible. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gal for a moon or two, that he might keep watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give your proposal full consideration. Your loving uncle, whatever the fuck his name is. Y'all couldn't have voice acted that. Y'all have a voice actor. He could have, whatever.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Just for more voice acting to happen. Oh my God. Am I being petty? And then more voice acting.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
We can go get her
Don't be
right
so
now.
hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Don't slander my
You'll be
name.
leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too.
I know,
She's
that's
got
my
some
baby
things
mama.
to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
She better be. I'll kill her. She know how I get down. Mid don't know how I get down. She real mid-level. She ain't never seen this upper swag. Let me stop. All right. Romero 1170 said I'm over here being petty. Dog, I done played this game for like 30 hours. They didn't mention this chick named Mid until like 25 hours in, just for her to go ahead and run away. Like, why they gonna do me like that? Blue, what does it do? Appreciate you stopping it through. Nope, see, I got you this time, see? Because last time I ain't recognize you changed your name. I'm over here looking for Blue Boo vibes. It was not that. Alright, y'all, I'm looking for some mid-level herb. If anybody got some mid-levels, you know, not that kush, but not the dirty Reggie, like it's mid. It's real mid. What is this? Gang life? Oh no, this is the homie's grave. My first time seeing it, 30 hours in, y'all. Homie died like 15 hours in.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it.
Sid used to always say, don't go in the strip club with only $20. Just inconsiderate.
But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
Cut his hands off. He couldn't jack it no more, y'all.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Cooker was mad too. He couldn't eat a steak.
Even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead.
That's what the Phoenix does. Bring shit back from the dead. Has he not played Final Fantasy?
Has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
Like black people freedmen?
May we join you?
No. Yeah, alright, no, this is my baby mama. Okay, yeah, you can join. Who is y'all? All right, y'all from the town.
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
They did decent with the wrinkles on her face. I'll give her that. R.I.P. to the Thunder God. Ramu, a.k.a. Sid. He got slid.
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
What does it look like?
The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
Yeah.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place.
You scared? This nigga's scared.
Not that that'll stop you. But we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
I'd rather not. You can have him.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader. Assuming you've no better ideas.
Got you.
You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them?
No.
Oh, thanks, Nan.
No, I don't want him.
That you'll break me bones, you great galoot.
I don't want him.
There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen.
He keeps jizzing right now.
Glad to have you with us, Goots.
I'm not.
Oh, okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Y'all heard the noises he was making? Y'all heard the noises he was making?
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav?
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
Man was skeeting his jeans the whole damn conversation. I'd rather just fist fight everybody that we run across than have to run up with this man jizzing his pants all
You
the
see
time.
that, Sid? Your protégé's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
I should be worried about Gav. He running around here with one eye sneaking into places, but somehow he make it out all right all the time, except for that one time when he lost his eye. That time he did not sneak out as well as he normally does. It's like that one homie who, like, you know he gonna be all right. Like, he wasn't all right that one time, but every other time he gonna be all right. So chances are he'll be all right. Let's go to Cliff, dog. Blue, how was your night going? Hey, y'all, it's finally not gray. There's actually some light outside, too. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Was that a loading screen? Did they just try to hit me with a loading screen?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't we, boy?
You dog. I ain't got no problem petting the dog. I just feel like them actually showing the dog being pet right there was them trying to sneak in a loading screen with some unnecessary action. Here we go. Boom. Hey, you came out of nowhere. That's cool. You know, sometimes I come out of nowhere, baby. You know, that's how life goes. Sometimes that's how life is made. That's what she said. Boom.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the
Internet
skies.
went out. Oh no.
Till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons
No,
pass.
now while you were streaming.
Official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed.
Hold on, let's see what Blue was playing earlier, y'all.
On the trail today.
Hey, yo, great morning to Romero 1170. Happy Monday. Hoping that you ain't got to work right now, dog. What was you looking at here? Dead Space. Okay, all right. Because I saw you on the Gunk joint the other day, Blue. Which I don't think I've seen that before. I may have asked this before, and I have a terrible memory. It's not terrible. I just underrated a lot. I don't remember what system that you on. You beat the Gunk or you beat Dead Space?
So what do you think?
I'm guessing you beat the Gunk joint. Oh no, Blue. It's alright, I won't judge you. I judge most people who have an Xbox, but I won't judge you.
How nice. They have a hideaway of their own. Pay the toll.
I won't judge you. I judge a lot of folk with Xbox. Yeah, you do. Hit them with that fire though. They be like, I don't know. Then they just don't want no more because they got flamed on. Yo, that's legit. The 400, it'll run you. Especially if you already got something. When it's on sale, the 400 is the sale. Oh, shit. I'm surprised they actually got it back on sale nowadays, man. That's the crazy thing about it. Way these scalpers was getting folk, it was crazy. Made me think I should have been one. I should have got like 2, 3 of them, but you know, I wasn't trying to do people dirty. I don't be thinking about how I can take advantage of situations, and that's why I'm so regular right now. I'm over here talking about how mid old girl is with my mid ass. I'm an ultimate bag of BCs. I'm the ultimate bag of BCs. Boom. And then with that West Side gun. Oh, I'm doing this so terribly. There we go. I try to make it you know, sure you can superpowered ending because the combat gets kind of boring after a while.
We've done the Republic a service.
Yep. I beat up 3 dudes in the desert. You're right. I've definitely helped the world right here, shawty. You're 100% spot on. Beating up 3 dudes in the desert is what the world needs now. Oh, I keep forgetting there's no sprint. And so I'm between this and Elden Ring, and how you do stuff in Elden Ring and how you do stuff in this are completely different. So sometimes my thumbs do stupid shit, y'all. I'm sorry. There's no sprint button. Well, I guess there is my chocobo. Ghost ride to chocobo.
I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
Yo, this used to be the
Before the
crib.
ruin should hold at least.
Yeah, this used to be the crib, y'all.
The path continues on the other side.
Ooh, shiny. I need to stop grabbing ooh shinies because it don't be nothing. Here's 3 desert roses. You're like, what am I supposed to do with that? I don't know.
Don't get surrounded.
I don't want to fight y'all. I really don't. I'm out of here. I'm gonna move on with the story. Gotta get her done. Big shout out to the chat. We give flowers to folks who have watched and are currently watching. Appreciate you stopping by. Could be anywhere in the universe. You are not rocking with the best, but you are rocking with me, and I appreciate that. 'Cause if I tell y'all I'm the best, then it's like I have nowhere else to go but down.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
The land of the
Long
what?
ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes.
Huh.
If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious
Can you swim, shot?
and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominants and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominants and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned.
OG status.
Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you?
Yeah.
In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men.
It's kind of lame.
Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
Could have been
You really
fist fight.
were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place.
We've been
It's
looking.
enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
You hardly got a good look.
We're
It's a
not
little
far
bit
from
better.
Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. alive? Something wrong?
A lot of stuff. I don't want to talk about it. I'm trying hard.
It's nothing.
So that's where man and the gods fought, y'all. A little snippet of information. Meanwhile, in the rainy streets of Gotham, it's basically Gotham right here. See the Imperial Court? Yep, Gotham.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
Yeah. Young Goon Squad.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
Through deceit, treachery.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
Fuck boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen.
Goon work. I did it.
Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god.
Boom.
The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh.
This punk-ass kid. Mouth me, boy.
Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
War were declared. And don't you be mouthing me. He's about to mouth me.
I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
Oh.
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only.
Lies.
Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers.
She's fucked a lot of them.
And of the divine.
And she's made a couple of those.
Trust the words of this traitress. She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion.
Ooh.
I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
Pussy whip.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Cause he don't give a fuck. Cause he just drinking, smoking, straight West Coasting.
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
Sprinkle that salt.
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
She called him lame.
Do you know of my blood?
She called him super lame. I'm halfway out on what's even happening with the story anymore, y'all. I'm not gonna front.
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
What I do know is Titan is dead, Garuda is dead, Ramu is dead. I'm currently playing as Ifrit. My little brother was dead. He came back because he's the Phoenix. Odin and Bahamut are still alive. And trying to destroy the crystal that I think Bahamut is tasked to protect.
Won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
Yeah. I'm just dipping, y'all. Look, I'm trying to just get through this game. Because so far, for real, it's been kind of lame.
More refugees.
More refugees, man.
For the crystalline dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the crystal's blessing.
Ain't that tragic? Excuse me, y'all. Don't get ran over. Beep, beep. Who's got the keys to the Jeep? Walk from here for what? It's 183 yards.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Right, anybody around here selling knives? I might need a new cutting machine.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Hey, fuck you. I hope you ain't talking to me. And the weapon I got is better. Everything I have is better.
You're welcome anytime.
Bro, it's never any point of me talking to a shopkeep in this game. It's crazy. It's the first Final Fantasy where, like, shopkeepers are useless.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
In what? You ain't say what you got. Now that look like pita bread.
For a measly crust of bread? You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
He said sell itself, dog. It's like dope. Bread sell itself.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes
I
of
mean,
you.
I can kill everyone here.
Without that pass. Let's go in and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Tight-fisted
Yo, big shout out to Metal Gear Solid 5. Cause that was a game where you could for real like just kill everyone. You're like, hey, however it is you want to do it, you could be sneaky, you could be loud, as long as you get the job done. Shout out to Hitman also.
Ah, good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
What?
Slow down, Goots. Just tell us what happened.
He was laughing weird.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone.
Oh,
we cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
I hate this guy.
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
Now I gotta beat up a kid.
I've got a pal in Bocklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
I'm gonna punch him in the neck, man. Just big and soft. What's the axe for? I guess in case you need to chop some firewood. Just useless.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo then.
Keep an eye out for these punk ass kids. How about that? Hey, what up, kid? Did you know I got a fire uppercut made for little punks like you? Who stole my friend's shit? Tell me what. Run up on him with the. Hit him with the Phoenix. Hit him with the. Don't hit kids, y'all. Unless they steal. Then strike them and tell them not to steal anymore. I mean, that's technically what jail does. Jail is gonna strike you, so you might as well just, you strike them first. That's how it goes. Stealing. Speaking of which, I don't mind if I do, since I gotta be here. What am I doing? Quest destination nearby, bro. This is the most annoying.
Bloody crimson caravans, scooping up all the best customers. Leave some for the rest of us.
Oh my goodness. So here. Dude, they have this weird thing to where it's like, hey, y'all, we're not gonna tell you where what you're looking for is. We're just gonna say it's nearby.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
What?
We're not here for that.
I'll beat
Then
you
I
up.
bid you good day.
I'll beat you up
Don't
again.
go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad?
Being lame as hell.
I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen by a little bairn.
Being lame.
You're the size of a marble. Honestly.
Lame.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them.
I do.
We just need our pass back. Then we can be on our way.
I cut hands off.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either.
Nah, dog.
Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
Please don't. Sometimes kids steal.
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them.
Only way to live is the grimy way.
Someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt.
Only way to get ahead is the gun way. You don't
Whoever
play.
they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
And there's Goon.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
She gave me something from between the cheeks. What's this? It's warm. Smells like butt. It's a seal. It's another stupid seal.
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
There are so many seals on this game, bro. It's crazy. And then goats, like literally one of the worst characters I think I've seen in a long time. I'm not going to put a time frame on it. A terrible character. Horrible. Horrible.
Out of my sight, wretch.
And this kid knows something. I promise you I'm going to have to punch this kid in the neck. It's the only damn kid around here.
Of snake spit for the road? Here. The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Been looking for a while.
You won't find anything of this quality in
No other kids. Or
Come,
little.
taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
Shorty almost had the worst and the best jokes for y'all. Here goes to somebody carrying something heavy in the town.
An excellent choice, my lord.
Yo, Square really dialed this one in, bro. They really did. Let's see. Let's see where he goes. I got time right now. Whatever, right? Hey, y'all, it's another kid. All right, one of these 2 kids in the whole damn town. And he's not going to put it down.
Slake your thirst without a crystal.
He's not going to turn around. Oh, he did turn around. He's just going to walk back and forth with them pomegranates. Or they could be apples, bell pepper, something like that. Red Dead Redemption showed y'all how to make an NPC be like a person, and that's what y'all went to? Fine.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs.
Okay.
Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
I don't want to.
Thank you. We will.
Why? Why is this being dragged and dragged out so much, bro?
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Like, the first few hours is one thing, bro. I'm like 30-something hours in. It's becoming a drag. It's becoming a slog.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you?
Stop yelling at me.
Sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
Thank you. Yes.
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For
Please
one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags. Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
That's a lie.
A few,
Only
perhaps.
2 kids in the town.
You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
Word.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right, then. Questioning children.
Oh, why is this being forced? Dog, me running around talking to these kids does not make this world feel any more lived in. When you got the same dude doing the same routes,
Taste my peaches.
and if Shorty keep telling me to taste her peaches, I mean,
Choice, my lord.
what's up, Kid A? And then we Kid B and Kid C. The end.
Do you mind if I ask you something?
Boy, I'm a dead kid.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away.
Rightfully so.
That's what I'm about to tell you to do.
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
The messed up part is I was the one who went away. We both shut up. I'm the one who had to go away.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me. What's picking pockets? Do you get paid for it?
No.
Yes.
You get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
Yo, he's gonna find out what picking pockets means. He might make it, dog. He like, yo, what's that mean, son? Does that mean I can get paid? And unfortunately, he might get paid, dog. Like, he might. What's up, punk ass kid?
Excuse me.
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you.
I'm not gonna
We
beat
just
you
want
up.
to talk.
Yet.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Honza, he He said he got a job. Doing something dangerous.
You a snitch.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
You snitch a lot. Very easily.
Come on, come on!
Peaches and pears.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap. Porter for hire.
Dog, 2023.
Where's that, then?
And there's no
She must have been the
sprint
refugee
button.
camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, and I'm broke. Enough of your whining.
Yeah, y'all both gonna starve. Your daddy ain't shit. Hey, you punk ass kids.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we robbed his boots off him.
Probably true.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Or I'll kill you.
Shit, we're in trouble now. What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Clive's tone never changes. It was one thing when Cloud's tone never changed. It was the 90s. This is not the 90s.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the Chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
I'm about to punch this kid in the teeth, so thank you very much.
This is everything. It must be transported.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you.
I am. I'm gonna punch him in the forehead.
I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
Tap that frontal lobe.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me a good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him! I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Who won it? Yeah, what up, dog? I kill.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
What?
Wait, we're not...
Don't get killed,
Don't
bro.
hurt him.
Don't get
You're
killed.
making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we
No,
are.
we're not.
That brooch. Where did you get it?
Get out of my business.
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people?
Goots is a terrible character.
Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
Yeah, sister. Square, what are y'all doing with this? Come on, bro. Y'all just slapping some junk together and just...
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what
no
do you know of the
problem,
cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hans is a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do.
Nah,
If he
I
and his
will.
friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my
Yeah.
sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing.
Yeah.
Then we all want the same thing.
Complete, thank goodness. Oh, man. Level up. 32, what it do? So many side missions within this main mission. Yo. Whew. Okay. I think it's like an orange, y'all. And some blues and some greens. For about, so far about 15-20 minutes. No, well, I almost said no browns and grays. I guess it depends on what you call the dirt and the clay here. I consider it more of like an orange, you know, type of thing going on, which is good, y'all. It's 30-some hours in, and they're finally expanding the palette a little bit of colors that they're dealing with. One Black Dorian, about to sign off here. One half of the Black Joy Gaming Network. That's a YouTube channel. Check us out. Big shout out to Romero 1170. Big shout out to Blue Boo. Appreciate you stopping by. As I often say to anyone who has watched, is watching, or will watch the playback, I would like to give you your flowers for giving me your time. Take care of yourselves. I'm going to keep slogging through this. But until the next slog, peace out.